Okay, I have something really special for you today. Yeah, so people are telling me that this book has changed their lives. I channeled it. What does channeling mean? I just open up a portal to information out there in this quantum field that we are all a part of. We are it. We just have to start listening. We're gonna read from Breakthrough Fear, Your Spiritual Butt Kicking. You're gonna find out why people are reading it over and over. My friend last night grabbed me and she said, "It's changed my life." I said, "What? You bought my book?" She says, "Yeah." She keeps reading it over. How amazing is that? We got a storm coming in, so let's get started. Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fear and live an amazing life. It exists. It's a probability. You choose it. But we can't discount all the other stuff, but we do. We don't want to feel it. We battle it. We struggle. And we become more entangled with that which we don't desire. We don't see the purpose in it. There's purpose in everything. Nothing is done to you. Nothing is bad. I know. It's tough to imagine that. But I want you to know, you are absolutely perfect and everything is so amazing. And you, for a brief moment in this linear, made-up time that we're experiencing here, get to know what that is. That's all it is. We're getting to know it. It's not who and what you are. It's not the essence of you. It's not eternity. This is a quick blink of an experience to know it. So let's not make so much of a deal out of it and go into the experience of it and what it means. Because if you master it, it dissolves. So I hope you'll subscribe. Of course, I hope you subscribe. This keeps me going and it keeps my word out there, and it'll spread the word to other people who will discover my channel and find out that they are unlimited. If you're ready for this, this was done at all hours of the morning. It woke me up. And I want to read the dedication. I dedicate this book to my amazing and loyal followers, some of whom have listened to my teachings for years. Your support, outreach, and love make the long hours of coaching, writing, and shooting content worth it. You inspire me, and you're the catalyst for the beautiful planetary transformation that's taking place. I love you. Thank you for your love that you express to me daily. You have blessed my life and surely raised the frequency of the planet, one light being at a time. You ready for this? I'm going to read the first couple pages here. And if you only read this page front and back, this could change your life. Are you ready for this? Now I want you to remember, I received this information very clearly. This is not me going, here's what I think about things. It's like I am getting this and I just write it. I don't question it. Sometimes I actually don't even understand some of the things that I'm being told. Everything is one thing happening. Okay, let's put the book away. What does that mean? Well, I got that download when I was running out in the rain, actually in a storm, and I stopped and everything was so vibrant and alive. It was in a super heightened state of awakening. Everything's so intense and beautiful and you just want to cry. It's so amazing. Everything's alive. It's communicating with you. And I stopped and I got this message. Everything is one thing happening. There's no such thing as time. What? Everything is one thing happening, not simultaneously. Not happening here and here and here. That over there happening, and this is actually one thing happening. Yeah, we can't comprehend that because we separate things and we compartmentalize events and people and objects. Yet it is actually one thing. There's no separation in any of it. Therefore, every single little cell, its movement, how you react in your life. What your thought is affecting the whole of everything, which is beyond comprehension. And there's no such thing as time. No such thing as time. It is created here so that we have a cause and effect. So when we do this, and this happens over here because of this, we learn. Otherwise, things just happen randomly, and it allows us to connect the cause and effect, the actions, including thoughts, beliefs, everything has an effect. Your belief has an effect. Everything is one thing happening. Time does not exist. Everything seen and unseen is intelligent energy. Everything seen and unseen is intelligent energy. One field, ever expanding, creating, evolving, transforming, exploring all that is possible, which is unlimited. Yeah, it's not static. It's not one thing. It's not separate. That rock is the intelligence equally as you and I, or beautiful orbs that float around as energy fields that are in bodies. Everything seen and unseen is intelligent energy. One field, ever expanding, creating, evolving, transforming, exploring all that is possible, which is unlimited. What is all that is possible? The darkness. But we label it because we experience what it feels like as an individual to go into that space, and we don't like it. So we say, how can all love and light ever be that? Well, if everything's one thing, it must be. So if that's something separate, then what is it? You're saying that it holds power over light? That's impossible. It's just exploring. And when we understand what comes from that and how powerful and amazing that allows us to be, it makes sense, perfect sense. This everything is one thing with no boundaries, from infinite nothingness to all-knowing. It is both consciousness and unconsciousness. It is light and darkness and everything in between. It is purity and illusion, posing as the opposite of that of which it is. The all-intelligent field is knowing what it's like to be unconscious and ignorant, the opposite of that which it is. It's still it. It's exploring that which is unconsciousness. And guess what that form is? Humans. So in order to know unconsciousness and not know its own beauty, it has to come into a low frequency, a low vibration, creation. And not know, it goes into not knowing. We'll talk about the knowing later on. Not knowing what it is. And so therefore, the ignorance allows us to lose touch with and feel separate from that which is one thing. And that is an experience, my friend, that we signed up for that is Yahoo! Holy cow. Because when you realize and you start to get in touch, and we're starting to go back into that, knowing what you are, you can clear out all the other stuff and know that it had purpose. It's not something to be corrected. Everything has purpose. This everything is one thing with no boundaries, from infinite nothingness, it's nothingness too, to all-knowing. It is both consciousness and unconsciousness. It is light and darkness and everything in between. It is purity and illusion, posing as the opposite of that of which it is. You, the human, are an expression of the one energy. Everything is by choice, because everything and nothing is directed by the Creator, which is all things. By choice, we forgot this and chose ignorance. By choice, we forgot this. Otherwise, we couldn't know what it's like to be an ignorant human that thinks that it's separate, that judges somebody else because it doesn't connect to that. That is not me. That's somebody who's doing something wrong, and we separate ourselves, we go into conflict. This is all this, I call it the basement, dark basement behavior. But there is a penthouse in that mansion, and we can all go to it. There is no discrimination because all things are one thing. You, the human, are an expression of the one energy. Everything is by choice because everything and nothing is directed by the Creator, which is all things. You're the Creator. By choice, we forgot this and chose ignorance. Tough to say I'm the Creator. How? The Creator? Or a Creator? You're actually the Creator, because the Creator is one thing. So when we say a Creator, we are separating ourselves again and saying, oh, a Creator and you're a Creator. No, you are the Creator because the Creator is everything. So that is the Creator and that is the Creator. It's one thing. I know, this isn't easy to comprehend. You are the everything that is intelligence exploring separatism and individualism, ignorance and redemption. Yes, you are the power that creates and the created. You are that which you believe is the other. Let's read that again. You are the everything. You are the everything that is intelligence exploring separatism and individualism, ignorance, and redemption. How do we come out of that? You are the power that creates and the created, right? Because we're everything. We are not only the Creator, we are the created. You are that which you believe is the other. And then so I, as the Creator, that is everything, is the other, who is also the Creator, because it is one. I'm actually not going to read both pages. I'm going to have a second video because this is a little mind-blowing. Everything that exists in every dimension and every time is one now. It's one now. Everything that exists in every dimension and every time is one now. Now I want to explain dimensions again, and we'll have many videos about this stuff, are not separate. All right? So you look at colors that, ombre, colors, where is there's no line. It just flows. It's just one thing going into different colors, but there's no actual line. So dimensions there's no actual line in these dimensions. It's just a flow of frequency, right? It's not like first dimension, second dimension, third dimension. Oh, I'm going to step into that room, and no. You flow into it. You're just experiencing new things. Time, as we know it, does not exist. It is an illusion that allows us to experience a past with choices that result in present results, and present choices that result in future results. Cause and effect is how we know and gauge our spiritual evolution. We are creators of our own illusions. I'm going to do the second video and I'm going to read the back page. We are creators of our own illusions. Yeah? Let me read that again. Time as we know it does not exist as we know it. It is an illusion that allows us to experience a past with choices that result in present results. So those past choices, right now, these are the results of those past choices. And present choices that result in future results. Cause and effect is how we know and gauge our spiritual evolution. As human beings, we have to gauge things. And how do we do that? Cause and effect. So we have to have a timeline, say, oh, here's the effect from that I did 20 years ago or that I did a moment ago, because it is happening constantly. So don't think that thought takes time to manifest. manifesting now. There's no time between the thought and what it's creating. It's creating, creating, creating. It's fun stuff, isn't it? We're going to read the second part of that first page. I want you to contemplate that. Of course, I hope you'll purchase the book and read it over and over and over again, because when you finally grasp even one of those little excerpts, you'll realize that you are the unlimited power that is everything. Of course you are. And that, wow, I have no limits. I'm playing a role, so I'm going to play this out. You don't skip this part. You chose it, but what can I do as this human? Because if I'm the one that creates everything, then I must be the creator of every moment and the illusion itself. How amazing is that? As usual, I'm going to tell you that down in the description, you have free stuff. You have ways to clean out your body, detox through purchases on Blue Land. I'm an affiliate, and there's no plastic, no toxins. I'm sure there's not 100% there, but it's pretty darn close, and I use it for everything. My dishwasher, those little pods that you put in, they have plastic going out in the oceans, poisoning us. Stop using those if you want to clean the planet up. And these come in just little papers that disintegrate. No plastic for your laundry. They come in little paper bags. You keep them in a container. It's really cool stuff. Even your hand soap, I like liquid. So you put a little drop tab in water, and they give you a little glass bottle you use over and over again. Smells beautiful, does just as an amazing job. Let's start making choices, better choices. So your free videos are here. That's Breakthrough Fear. Come on over. Come on over, I'm teaching that. And this is Digital Explorers. We're creating planet conscious online businesses, and I spend time helping you find out what that business should look like according to your past, your experiences, what you want to create. And we never say no over there. I don't tell you, oh, that's not possible, or that's not going to make money. I say, what do you want to create? Let's do it. The more exciting and different, the better, but it comes from passion, and that's a high frequency. Please share my videos. You can post them anywhere you want. Subscribe, and let's keep transitioning this amazing, unbelievable space that you'll look back and realize how precious it is. It is not to be battled. It's not to be condemned or struggled with, unless you choose that. And then you'll know what it's like to struggle. But if you're done with that, you don't have to struggle anymore. You can see the divine purpose in everything. And you can change your life today. You are whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.